FIFA is a game that has one of the most passionate fan bases in the world, and yet, still, we love and hate this game. We probably hate this game more than we love it. It is ridiculous. But what are the 50 things that I hate the most about FIFA? Ben Yedder, starting off with a bang here, guys, gets onto my list of the 50 things I hate about FIFA 20. This guy and his freaking weak foot. Can he stop scoring with his left foot, please, and right foot all the time? From 50 yards out, from 25 yards out, from 5 yards out. The guy doesn't miss, and to make it worse, he often celebrates right in your face when you're watching FIFA 20 replay. Like this. The freaking disconnect glitch. How many times are we going to see this in Ultimate Team where you get kicked off the servers, you get the loss, and your opponent is not even affected, guys? I was beating this guy 2-0, and yeah, he disconnected, did the DC glitch as soon as the goal went in. There's no way that was a server issue. This has still not been fixed. Inconsistent gameplay speed is still something that EA working on a lot right now, and I'm helping them with it. However, it's still so prevalent in this game, and it's been something I've hated in FIFA for about 5 years now. The inconsistent gameplay speed. One game can be slow, the next game can be fast. It's just insane. How often does your team in real life concede a rebound goal? Let me know in the comments, because in FIFA, it happens far too often. This guy, cannot stand him in FIFA. I love him if he's on my team. Absolutely detest him if I'm coming up against him. He's literally like going up against a brick wall. Change Ter Stegen's name EA to brick wall. He is that good. Can we please go back to the days of having him as a bronze legend? Packway has been and still is awful in the grand scheme of things, guys. Yes, he can get lucky every now and then in FIFA, but I said it for the longest time. If FIFA points do end up getting scrapped, I think that's good for the game. I think it's brilliant, and I would like that to happen in the future, to be honest. I think that'd be very good for this game, and pack weight in general needs to be massively boosted. The fact that you can even spend £70, nearly twice as much as the game itself, and still not get even, you know, big icon or Ronaldo, or even, let's say if you spend £200, for example, and don't get, you know, even a big walkout, that's disgraceful, and it's crap, and needs to be improved. It's something I've hated for the longest time, and needs to be addressed. This is something I really hate about FIFA, and something that also could be massively improved and implemented into FIFA 21. And it's all about how every single mode within Ultimate Team is now competitive. There is not really any fun aspects of Ultimate Team that I think most of us actually would play. Now, what I mean by that is the following, right? So Division Rivals is competitive, no matter what kind of angle you look at that. You're playing for rewards. FUT Champions is obviously the most competitive by far, and although, yeah, in a way, the rewards can be every now and then fun, you're always competing. And it's not just in FUT Champions and Rivals. FUT Draft is also competitive. And I know what EA might say in response to this video. They might say, oh, you know, we've got friendlies, we've got max chemistry, but that really is not what we're looking for. We need something kind of fun and varied, and also kind of, I guess, pick up and play aspect. You know, you don't want to load FIFA every day and always be super competitive. You know what I mean? I can't imagine that a lot of us actually play max chemistry, mystery ball often. We need more fun modes. We can't be competing for everything in FIFA. It's a bit like how Fortnite apparently has become a lot less fun because everyone is just sweating. You know what I mean? We need to have more fun. I've never been a fan of the menus in recent times, and this is obviously where we spend most of our time within Ultimate Team, right? We don't spend most time playing the game, ironically. Menus are a massive portion of our experience, and they're just so inferior to previous menus, in my opinion. It's quite a weird one to discuss, but I don't think it's talked about enough. FIFA 12, in my opinion, guys, had much more going on, even with the player in the background there, and FIFA 10 actually looked really nice. They're really quite a clean design there, and so many amazing concepts have been created, and I just feel like the menus are not given enough attention as well. This is something I've hated for the longest time, and this video is also to help EA improve the game in the future, right? This is also constructive, but this is something I do not like at all. I actually don't like that FIFA is a yearly game. Now, hear me out on this one. For me, it would be a much better gameplay game if they didn't need to, you know, keep adding things to the previous FIFA, start from scratch each year. If they bring out a new FIFA every year, like they have for FIFA 14, 15, 16, 17, etc., etc., then they will be able to update the game whenever they want to. They could fix things faster. They could also get more done in terms of gameplay updates throughout the year. There would be more substantial updates. They would not have to rush every year and bring out a new game. And it would genuinely improve the game so much. It would absolutely revolutionize FIFA. If it was just FIFA, it wouldn't be a yearly release. That would go a long way to improve gameplay. One depth drop back. Yeah, horrific. Ryan Kent. When you come up against a possession player in July or August and they're just holding possession the entire game as if they are this team with 89% possession against the 11% possession team. Bonus points if you can guess which two teams they were in the Champions League. Defending. The reason why I hate defending in this FIFA a lot of the time is because you're hammering the L1 button and it's just not switching players, and it's far too reliant on AI defending. It's not manual enough either, and it's just not responsive enough. I think we can all agree defending is in need of massive improvement. The EA servers. There's never been a FIFA where we've not had issues with the servers. They need a massive boost in performance, and I've actually walked past some of the servers probably at EA's headquarters in Vancouver a few years ago, and yeah, they need more. Overpriced Sbc'S is something I do not like as well. For me, this Ribery card is sensational, right? I do think 4 squads, though, is too many. I think 3 max would have been actually the play, or 2, maybe 86 rated squads. And Messi, of course, with all those ludicrous, requirements. He didn't require all those icons, to clarify, but you get the point. League Sbc'S is something I really detest in FIFA, and it's not spoken about enough how much these have been nerfed. They used to give out really good rewards. I mean, for God's sake, guys, as much as I hate Man United, I can't stand them, right? And they can't stand us. It's, an even playing field. United, for God's sake, has literally a terrible pack reward for a club that big. Guys, an Electrum player pack is now the reward. This used to be around about a 45k pack. Now it's like a 12, maybe 10k pack. Milestones is a feature that I hate purely because it's a wasted, amazing potential idea from EA. Milestones sounded great, didn't it, when the news came out regarding FIFA 20 early on last year? And it should be one of the best parts of the game mode. Now, where I think they can improve this is if they added a dynamic feature to these cards. So for example, with Politano, to make him still usable now, imagine, a bit like for Champions there, right? If you get like, say, 100 wins starting Politano, you can add 2+ overall to his rating. If you score 500 goals, you can add maybe 10, a +10 stat to one of his stats. If this was dynamic for Milestones, this feature would be one of the best features on Ultimate Team, but based off right now, it is one of my most hated features of Ultimate Team, guys. It's so underused. It could be incredible. Another big part of FIFA 20 I really don't like is when we see players we've seen a lot before in other promos. For example, we've seen the likes of Insigne, Muller a few times, obviously Ibra now in Ultimate Scream. One of the reasons why I love the Future Star promo is that you get to see these insane boosted cards, and at that time, in January and late February, when we get Future Stars, maybe early March, we're getting amazing cards for that time, right? It's before team of the season, and I really want to see more varied cards going forward. I hate that in FIFA we can be winning games and this gameplay is nowhere near fun enough. I've never come across an opponent or any of you guys or any one of my friends that have fun playing the game itself, right? You play Warzone, it's competitive and fun, and I've literally just gone and bought a PS2 Slimline for like £50 and have got Tiger Woods PJ Tour 2005 just to go and have some fun on a different game. I'm telling you, FIFA is nowhere near fun enough, and it's something I hate about the game. It's a disgrace how pro clubs is left just to rot in FIFA every year, and I hate it. Can't stand it. Every time we meet with EA, we tell them, please improve pro clubs. They say we'll get back to you, and yet again this year, there's been hardly any improvements, if any, and it is a mode that is by far the most fun to play with friends. It could be their best mode if done correctly, and it deserves some incredible attention to detail. This mode should be the best mode in FIFA. It still is not. Penalties, they completely need to be revamped, reworked and adjusted because they're just nowhere near good enough. Goalkeepers are overpowered in penalty. They shouldn't be saving the top left, top right shots, and it's just broken. Lucky goals, you're beating your opponent and you probably deserve to be winning, and they get a lucky goal. That was myself getting a lucky goal in the last kick of the game. I didn't deserve to be in this game, didn't play well, and yeah, I got lucky. It should be more skill-based. I detest how lucky people can get in this game. When you open Weekend League rewards and you get duplicate player pick packs, for me, they need to take out duplicate as an option in FIFA 21 Weekend League. It will go a long way, and especially for untradeable players. Squad Battles rewards, #1 in the world. You'd think would give you something amazing, right? Right? Well, maybe not, because that can be the ultimate pack. Felipe Anderson as the best player. Yeah. That needs improving. The lack of customization within formations is something that's really triggered me for the longest time. I think for me, you should be able to move some of these players within the formation. So for example, the centre mid could play a bit higher up starting at the beginning of the game. The cam could be a bit deeper. You know what I mean? Like, I think you should be able to move these players within the formation, within reason. That should be something that you should be able to do in FIFA 21. Volta. Yeah. The most popular mode technically in all of FIFA, as we all have to play Volta at the very beginning of the game, the first time we launch it. This is a mode that has really pissed me off because they spent so much resources on this new mode, and obviously not many people at all play this, and also those resources could have been used on career mode, pro clubs, even ultimate team, gameplay. Volta, when you don't even press a button and you give away a penalty. This had to be on the list. Even Sean Dyche was pissed off. Opening a prime icon pack or mid icon pack or even base icon pack and getting Yari Litmanen. I really hate how FUT Champions monthly rewards are no longer in FIFA, especially at the start of the game. This will give you a lot of SBC fodder that would be really useful. And although this pack wasn't exactly what you'd expect from an Elite 1 pack back in FIFA 18, it would give you also something to work toward at the end of the month, and maybe in months like now in July, this might motivate you guys to play more, right? Imagine if you get monthly rewards at this point, they would give out some incredible pack luck, and I do miss them. I really hate how the soundtrack has become a bit kind of stale. For me, it might be the same for you guys, but FIFA 14 had a banging soundtrack, even FIFA 17 was pretty good, but this year's soundtrack, I just always turn it off, and this isn't the worst soundtrack ever at all. But I think EA should release an ultimate compilation or like an ultimate playlist of the best FIFA soundtrack of all time. That would honestly be brilliant. And maybe chuck in a few, new songs and new bangers. That would be brilliant. Alan Smith. The lack of attention that career mode has had over the past few years has, like pro clubs, been awful. Honestly, this mode is so popular, and I remember when it was on FIFA 16, I was loving career mode, guys. I even did a series, and I loved it, right? This looks a lot better than FIFA 20. Why is this the case? I would much rather play FIFA 16 career mode than FIFA 20. That shouldn't be the case at all. Heading in FIFA 20 is really shocking, and it's not something that's discussed at all. And for me, it's probably the worst FIFA for headers. You never score a header goal, do you guys? It's a Billy, my good man here, True Geordie, heading the ball here from across. Literally, love True Geordie. When you tackle the opponent 4 times in a row and they've still got the ball. Yeah, Fabinho knows. The lack of player stats that you can see in FIFA. I want to see how many, for example, goals per game and averaging on FUT Champions, how many goals and assists and maybe chances created, maybe clean sheets from a goalkeeper. There is so much potential with stats being shown, and we still need to see it in FIFA. I hate how 63 pace Jan Vertonghen can catch up to 99 pace Mbappe. How is this even a thing? I detest FUT draft rewards. They need to be improved massively. It says there, earn big rewards. Yeah, you can win the freaking whole draft and get these as the pack rewards and might not even get a walkout out of them. This verification puzzle We've all seen it, and we've all probably done it in 0.9 seconds. I hate how in FIFA 20, the gameplay overall, when you really take into consideration compared to previous FIFAs, is nowhere near as good or as varied. I mean, look at this gameplay, guys, in FIFA 17. The dribbling, the mechanics, the different goals you could score. There were so many different options. I mean, you can't even score that goal in FIFA 20, and this gameplay genuinely looks a lot better than FIFA 20, doesn't it, guys? I think we can all agree on that. Like, you don't score those goals now in FIFA 20. It's always near post. I hate Alisson, guys, in FIFA. I love him in real life. For me, he's one of the best keepers in the world, I'd say, on this day. Alongside Oblak, Ter Stegen, you know, maybe De Gea a few years ago. But in FIFA, his team of the season and team of the year card are like 67 rated goalkeeper cards. I don't get it. FIFA points. I think we can all agree these are massively overpriced. They don't give you any really good value. And even if you go and look at the promo packs right now in the store, you can see the chances apparently of getting these players. I mean, it's just a joke, isn't it? It really, really is. You can't play Volta with your friends. The entire point of this mode was to play with your friends. Yeah, this is not possible. The lack of co-op in Ultimate Team. Can you guys imagine if, say, myself and maybe Nepenthes or me and Zwei were able to do a co-op Ultimate Team? How incredibly fun that would be. It's in PES. Come on, EA. The lack of crossplay in FIFA might be a major issue, especially with the next newer gen consoles. I'm expecting in the future this to be a thing, but the fact that this hasn't really been talked about much and it hasn't been confirmed for the next FIFA, for me is slightly concerning, especially when you're seeing Apex Legends, you know, an EA game. You're seeing the likes of, I mean, Warzone is crossplay, so many crossplay games now, and FIFA's still not there. It feels like FIFA needs more. The lack of icon Sbc'S, and for everyone who grinds this game a lot like myself, and I'm guessing you guys do as well, they meant to make icons and icon moments more attainable this year, and they've made them less than ever. So please bring these back. The EA catalog, this has been very, very repetitive for the past, 7 years or 8 FIFAs in a row. You've always got football boots on there, you've always got a few cool career mode things, but the fact that we still can't build a stadium in career mode baffles me, because you could do that in FIFA 06, for example. The fact that this could actually be quite well done and maybe reward you maybe even some more FIFA coins by grinding the game and stuff. There's a lot of customization they could add to this game in terms of the catalog, and it's just not really been improved upon for years. Messaging your opponent saying GG, and they say, I was a lot better than you. Speed up lag. I've had this issue quite a lot, and it's the only game I get speed up lag on. I don't get it on Warzone, don't get it on Apex, don't get it on Madden or other games. And yeah, it's strange. I mean, as you can see there, that's the worst kind of case, speed up lag, because you can't do much. And then, you know, you can concede a goal. When EA reward players who got up a bit earlier than maybe yourself, and they got rewards that were glitched, so they get compensated. But Michael from Southampton, who woke up at 10 in the morning, opened his rewards, couldn't open them, doesn't get any compensation. I don't understand this. I know that players who open the packs at the same time as they were glitched got compensated. That's fine. But for the person who's had to wait 6 hours, maybe longer, and hasn't been able to open rewards, gets punished, I don't think that's fair, and I completely disagree with that. Near post finishing, and this is also my bad. I did give you guys a tip alongside PlayStation FC in a studio to use near post finishing. So fully apologize for that, but I'm always about giving you guys tips and tricks on FIFA to help you guys out. And it's just, there's not enough creativity with goals in FIFA for my liking. You can't see a goal in real life and go and replicate that in FIFA, whereas you probably can like NBA or even Madden. So for me, there needs to be way more creativity within FIFA goals. There's too many of the same goals scored in each game. So what is the most hated part of FIFA 20? Comment down below. What do you want to see most improved for the future of FIFA and the franchise, especially for the upcoming FIFA, guys, FIFA 21. Comment down below. I'm very expecting EA to watch this video. Hopefully we can help them improve the game with all of these, critical aspects of it. And yeah, subscribe for more content, leave a like, and should we do more of these? Let me know.